The only storyline that you need in LSU versus Missouri is Jayden Daniels is him. Jayden Daniels, I don't give a Rudy poo that LSU has 2 losses. He deserves to be in the Heisman consideration and conversation. Bottom line. I don't want to hear another mother word.
I'm going to save the yelling for tomorrow because I think the yelling is going to be fun. Jayden Daniels played a really good game. I was really impressed with some of the throws that he's making that, frankly, he wouldn't have made in the past in his career at Arizona State or even last year. He is showing some real signs of progression as an athlete, as a quarterback. My main takeaway from this game, Blake, and we just sat here and picked apart my program, so I guess it's kind of fitting that I'm saying this and a little hypocritical. You guys aren't going to make it to the playoff. You guys are going to that defense,
Tebow,
LSU's defense,
Williams,
LSU's defense is
RG3.
so bad. LSU's defense is so bad that they are going to lose another game that they're not supposed to. The open separation on receivers, the lack of tackling on running backs, that stuff is going to catch up to you. Great way to finish that game.
Here's the only pushback you're going to get from me. I agree in the first half of Mizzou. I agree. LSU, after the Harold Perkins interception. Now, I know that this is going to sound crazy. They only gave up 14 points after that. As someone who watched that game religiously, defensively in the second half, they found something out. Luther Burden had less than 25 receiving yards in the second half.
Okay, but my problem is that replicable? Because honestly,
it's replicable the next 2 weeks.
It is. I think that Missouri was extremely overblown. That was one of my biggest takeaways, is the way that Kansas State played against Oklahoma State is very good proof that we got way too excited about that game that they won. Luther Burden is their entire team, and when you figure out a way to schematically remove him,
which they did in the second half,
that offense stinks. That offense stinks. Brady Cook, I stand by my original take. Everybody got all pissed at me for talking negatively about him. He's not that good. He's really not. He makes a lot of bad mistakes when he can't find Luther Burden, and he tries to force the ball to him into some of these other receivers. That Missouri team getting shut down, it's a great performance. But when you have to go up against the problem is I don't know who LSU's remaining schedule is going to challenge them.
They have Auburn and Army the next 2 weeks. They get a bye, and then they have Bama and Tuscaloosa. Here's the interesting thing. LSU's next 6 games, 5 of them are at home. They've been on the road 4 of the first 6 weeks.
It's
I don't
huge for them.
What defense has been playing on the road? When them dudes go at home, shit gets loud and shit gets weird.
It's good that they've gotten the road miscues out of the way and that they can reestablish some momentum before they do have to play Alabama, because that's critical. That's very, very critical.